What's up? What's up, boys and girls? How's it going? Welcome to Friday. Yes, Friday. It is a very different day than normal days, as it is not the other days. Yes, CD, I do want to just show off my beautiful hairless mole rat face. I got bored last night. That's pretty much all I'm going to say about that, and we're just going to move on. Now, Tom MacDonald has a new video coming out now. It's probably out right now. It's out, I believe. We're going to find out. We're going to watch it together. I don't know anything about this. It's called The System. Now, as you know, I don't do these all the time, but it has to be something real special. I almost did one for, what was his last one? Fire emojis or flame emojis or something like that. I almost did one for that because that's like my favorite track off that album. But this is a song that is not on the album, and I don't think it's on the album. I think I would have noticed if there was something called The System on there. But how can I not do a reaction video to something that has most of, the title of this show in it, and a good friend of the show, Tom MacDonald? So we're going to watch together. Desiree's here. Right on. Desiree, we're not talking about it. We're not talking about what happened. I lost my beard in a tragic boating accident. All right, we're going to refresh here and find out what's going on with Tom MacDonald. No video yet, as far as I can see. So we might have to hang out for a bit. It is 11:02 here right now, and it's supposed to be coming out at 11 Central, 9 o'clock East, or no, whatever. West Coast. Those peeps. What's up, guys? Everybody in the chat, welcome to the viewing party, the listening party. As long as Tom does not let us down in not posting this, then I'll be really really upset because I'm doing this for nothing. Probably takes YouTube a little bit to populate, but we will watch this together. We will give our reviews, and we will find out if Tom's track, The System, is a good representation of the system and how it is down. Until then, we can hang out in the chats. What are you guys all up to on your Friday morning, afternoon, depending on where you're at? We've got CD in here. We got Brian Osborne. Where did you find it? Where did I find what? The beard or Tom? I haven't found either one. Desiree says, "Are you okay? I just got the notification for Tom's song. Happy Tom Day." Yes, Fridays are Tom days. Fridays are Tom days. This was completely last minute, so I am not even in the right mindset to be ready for this. But somebody tagged me in a Tom MacDonald post on Facebook about the title of the song. How could I resist that? It's already out, says Michelle something. Yes, it is already out. The song is already out. Is the video already out? I know that the song drops at midnight because I assume that's how iTunes works and all that. I always avoid listening to the song because I want to see the full package in its entirety the first time I hear it. I want to see, like, if he's releasing, a lot of times he'll release a video for a song that was on an album that's already out. That's a little bit of a different situation. But if he's releasing a song and a video as a single, I want to see the full package. I don't want to spoil it. Brian Osborne says, "Thought you had the song. I've seen one reaction from Saint Bob, but no video. The song is fire. I have not seen, nor have I heard. If I have Tom's number, so if he doesn't get it up there, I can just call him and be like, bro, the fuck? You making me look like an idiot here. Getting nothing so far. If you guys see anything in like Twitter or socials or anything of it being out, I could have waited to make sure it comes out before I did this, but I was like, yeah, we'll just hang out and chill until we get it, because I think he'll pull through. Troll God says, "I hope this song is a good troll." Yes, I would expect no less. Video has been released already, says Michael. Michael, where is it? The video is out. The video is out. Where's the video? We're finding, like, this is all real time. I didn't show up prepared. I don't know. You must be new to this show. I don't show up prepared. Just hit the live and we'll see what happens. Fuck it, we'll do it live. The video is out somewhere. Is it on YouTube? Let me see here. Oh, I'm on a different account there. The video's out. The video's out. Can somebody please shoot me a DM? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. All right. Hold up. Let me pull this up in the right browser. We're good. Calm down, everyone. We're good. We're not going to watch any ads, so give me 1 second. I mean, YouTube hates me. For new people, I'm sure we have some Tom people in here that aren't familiar with this show. Tom's been on the show a couple times. He's awesome. And YouTube hates me. Can't super chat, can't monetize anything because shadow banned, and we talk about spicy stuff around here. We get a little too real. So if you like Tom, maybe you'll like this show. And if you want a good place to wet your palate or dip your toe in the water, got 2 interviews with Tom, got quite a few reaction videos of Tom stuff too. So, all right, we've got it here. Let me find it. Pull it up. The System, or He System. We're going to watch it together. You guys good? You ready for this? 1's in the chat if you've seen it already. 2's in the chat if you have not. I'm looking for 2's. I hope we can all do this together and enjoy it together. I'm going to try and not pause it too much once we get going. We might come back and break it down a bit. Do it a little different this time since we're live. All right, guys. Let's kick this off. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is Tom MacDonald's The System. Welcome. No, hold up. Oh, my shit's all messed up here. 1 second. I know. I'm sorry. We'll get there. All right. Here we go. That's better. Now I can actually get to the controls. All right. Here we go. Tom MacDonald, The System.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose. But our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem? You're depressed. Society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue, and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Tom, I'm going to hit you up right after this. Can I use this for my show's intro? Please, can I please? Everybody go tell Tom to let me. I'm just kidding. It's his. He can do what he wants with it. But we're going to see.
Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome, so for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. Then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you our religion, let the righteous find the light. But I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life, and let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because every everything is mine. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Love it. Love it. Tom stepping his game up. Musically, we'll break down music first because we're going to go back through, we're going to dig into some of these lyrics and everything, some of the, I guess, symbolism, visuals, and stuff that he's talking about and all that. But musically, it's good. It's a banger. Not as, like, most hard-hitting, I would say, musically, but definitely will be stuck in my head. And, you know, subject matter is often more important in these situations, at least when it comes to Tom, because he does both amazingly. But, yeah, we're going to break down this a little bit, the system. We're going to start it over. I'll turn it down. Sorry, copyright overlords of YouTube. I am going to talk about this, so please do not give me a strike for playing the whole thing. Probably should have paused it a time or two, but we will do that now and see what happens, because fuck YouTube.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb.
The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. You come out the womb, and then you get a number. You are a number to your government. That is all you are. You're just a product. They own you, or at least they feel like they own you. They like to believe that they own you. So yes, as soon as you're out the womb, doesn't matter. They can kill you before you come out the womb, but as soon as you're out, you're ours. You're ours forever. The social contract is a fun topic. We all just live under a system that we have to agree to because we were born here on this side of the imaginary line that Tom MacDonald's going to talk about later. But yeah, good stuff.
Will make you stupid with curriculums at school, and if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right?
Yep. Classrooms, news, education, media, Hollywood, the cathedral. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's not a coincidence that they all seem to agree that they really, really care about you. They really care about your race and your ethnicity and gender and all that stuff. They focus on these things just because they care about you, not because it makes them a lot of money and, brainwashes you into having this division amongst everyone. It's divide and conquer. That's what I'm saying. This is class warfare. It's not race warfare.
Take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because...
Yep. If you can vote, but if you everyone will lose, doesn't matter. You ever wonder, like, we've got these two choices. We're told that democracy is these choices, and you get to decide. Your vote matters. Your vote counts. We wear a sticker. We're so proud of it. We even wear stickers and take selfies and post it on Facebook because we're so proud. And how many times have we voted for the same person, left or right, and they're just doing the same, like, we get the same outcomes. Sure, there are those that are worse than others. I do think that Biden is worse than Trump, and I also think that if the choices that we're given in this country of lots of people, I don't know the number, I don't really care about the number, of all the people in this country, we narrow it down to two choices, and it's Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Like, that should tell you enough. Personally, I think the whole thing's rigged. Anyway, I don't think that our vote really counts in any capacity whatsoever. I think that maybe it does. Maybe they take into account a little bit what the people think, a tiny bit. But I think it's very small. And I think that Trump was the great response after suave black Obama shift the pendulum hard the other way. Now, I am a crazy conspiracy guy, and so, you know, it can be explained in many ways of people got sick of Barack Obama, so they went with the crazy, angry guy. But, yeah, I do think the whole thing is rigged, and it doesn't really matter because even if you're getting the person that you choose or allegedly choose and vote for, you end up with the same outcomes for the most part.
Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cancer food. Go overseas and die for freedom.
Did you say cancer food?
And die for freedom. There's some oil, some cancer food. Go overseas.
I think he said cancer food. I could be wrong. Whatever. Yes.
Die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose, but our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem? Your depressed society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse.
Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem. You have the reaction. They give you the solution. They break your leg. They give you a crutch that you paid for with your tax dollars, and they say, see, we're helping. Anytime the government is helping you, it's only because they, it's helping them even more. Your government doesn't love you. That's what I'm saying.
Married to a lady who also don't have a clue, and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim.
Go back.
And pump out a few babies that are just the same as you.
Go back further.
Lady who also don't have a clue, and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system, everyone's.
Yep. The complacency, the go with the flow, the believe what you're told by the cathedral, by all of these corporations that pretend to love you, the narrative, the story, the system, all that. It's heretical, or not heretical. It's generational, whatever that word is that I'm looking for. We just go and we do what we're told. We go to school, we do what we're told. We graduate, and then we go to college and do what we're told. If we can't afford to go to college, if we're the poor people that can't afford to go to college and get brainwashed, then we go into the military where we get brainwashed and get free college where we can get brainwashed. Like, these are our best options, or at least that's what we're supposed to believe. These are the standards. These are the status quos, and then we have kids and they do the same thing. I think some of that's changing, and I'm pretty stoked about it. But growth comes with a lot of growing pains, as we've been witnessing lately.
Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Tom MacDonald isn't as edgy and scary as people want to make him out to be. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I mean, Tom MacDonald is like what everybody was 5-10 years ago. The early days of the internet, before the censorship, before all this cancellation and stuff. Before it was cool to be oppressed. Everybody was this way. Go back. You can't now because it's gone. But MySpace, the old days of MySpace, the beauty of the times of the Wild West on the internet. There's a lot of us who are still just sticking to that. Just sticking with, hey, let's judge people by, whether they're assholes or not the color of their skin, because it seems like in today's day and age, the only thing that is considered not racist anymore is judging people by the color of their skin. I think that's a problem. But yeah, no matter what you do, you're wrong, because when victimhood is currency, then there will be counterfeits, and there are lots of people who are trying to find out how oppressed they are by checking out Ancestry.com and stuff like that. Treat people decently. Be a normal human and call out bullshit when you see it. That's all Tom's doing.
Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome, so for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. Then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same.
Oh, man. That was a long... I had to keep going to see where he was going with that, because, yes. So also, I'm very ADD, so if I jump around a bit, deal with it. My show. But yeah, he starts out with all little girls. We love you. Here's this. You come into the world. You're this beautiful flower, and then you have all these things to compare yourself to that are impossible beauty standards. Like, these are the things that people used to get outraged about. It's the impossible beauty standards, and then now we are to the. We swung that pendulum hard in the other direction and went straight to fat pride. And now fighting for women's rights is the most confusing thing, like, ever, because not only can Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson not define a woman or what a woman is, but also men can be women, so the men who weren't allowed to talk about abortion before now can have abortions because they can, like, the whole thing is, and I have nothing against trans folks. I'm having someone come on the show Monday, actually, who's trans. It's just the way these things are used to divide you and to keep us bickering with each other instead of focusing on the real issue, which is, as Tom would say, the system. Let's go back and listen to that verse again because it's really good.
Love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the
objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape. Yes. It's such, like, sexuality is such a crazy, overblown thing in our culture. It's like the whole sex positivity movement. Like, you should love yourself, sure, but that doesn't mean you have to be a whore. And then when you are told from birth, this is what you need to look like, and this is how you need to dress, and you are an object, and this is what the object needs to look like, and then you get raped, and then not that those things always, one ties into the other, but like, we create women into these sexualized objects. Our society does. I mean, you can't watch a frickin' hamburger commercial without seeing a woman being objectified as a sex object. Now that is being turned into more sex positivity and that type of thing, and it's leading to people's brains being broken, where women think that they are sex objects and that's a positive thing, and men being toxic masculine, and that is a thing that happens where men objectify women too, and it's not an accident. It sells burgers, yes. Why does it sell burgers? It's not, yeah. Continuing.
That make our men and women great, than just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you
I didn't realize this keeps going. Yes, it's great. Oh, he's making my point.
And then you'll fight for them again, but you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same.
Oh, man. That's good. That's good. Was the first verse more focused on guys? I think it might have been. I don't know. Whatever. But this verse is entirely on women's stuff. And it's fantastic. Go back just a bit.
Bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same.
The only babies they want you to have are the babies that they can convince to be just as brainwashed as you are, and they'll brainwash you into doing it. Otherwise, what's the good? What's the use of those babies?
Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all.
I would skip the chorus since we've already heard it, but it's a banger, so I'm going to let it play.
Right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you our religion, let the righteous find the light, but I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ.
I mean, what do I even need to say to that? What do I even need to say to that?
White. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give
divide and conquer. They want you focused on each other. All of you. They want you focused on each other. They want you to believe that this is a race war, that white supremacy is the greatest threat to our democracy, that, even the other side, the demonizing of, black folks. They want this. They want you to fight against each other. We used to have, like, anti-war Democrats and stuff like that, and anti-war Republicans even. Now that's not a thing. By the way, libertarianism is my cult that I'm currently a part of, that the sphere that I spin in, and I talked to Tom MacDonald a lot about libertarianism back in few months back when he was on the show last, And yeah, not that I'm not trying to convince you or convert you into any political ideology, but just know libertarianism is simply what Tom preaches. It's the system is fucked up. I am an individual, and I have my own rights and my own bodily autonomy, and keep your hands off of it. Basically, it's just don't hurt people, don't take their stuff, and live by that. It pretty much covers just about everything. There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of gray areas to be discussed, of course, but for the most part, leave people alone and let people be dope, like Tom MacDonald. Where were we? I got sidetracked here. Oh, divide and conquer stuff.
So that everyone will fight. I'm gonna give you our religion, let the righteous find the light, but I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ.
Yeah. Christian nation and Christian nation. Our country was founded on Christianity, but Western Christianity isn't even remotely what it was at the time of the founding, I'm sure. And if you go back much further, these are all just human things. I do believe in God. I am most closely a Christian. But I think that we need to have some chats. I think we need some conversations about it. A lot of the Western Christianity is this thing that our government is telling us it is, and Christianity. Like, all you really need to know is that weed was a sin until the government said it was okay. Now, if the government says it's okay, it's not a sin anymore. And if that's the case, then is there a God? Or is there a God in your life, or are you making the government God and taking it? Like, that should be a big red flag. If government is dictating what your all perfect and amazing creator thinks about you, nah, not buying it. So, yeah, we push this Western Christianity stuff, and once you start getting that figured out, then we push the hard anti-Christian stuff at the same time. And it's two sides that don't seem to know what to believe, fighting over things that they say that they know. And that's not the topic of conversation today. If you want to hear more on this type of stuff, listen to the rest of my show. Go back. There's a lot of it. YouTube won't show it to you, but it's there. I promise.
I'm gonna give you borders. They're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies.
So that's an interesting one, and that's a debate that a lot of libertarians get into, is the open borders debate. And there is a conversation to be had for sure. I'm not like 100% open borders guy. I think there's a lot of steps that should be made before we get to that point. But him pointing out that these are just imaginary lines, I think that's good. It's good to be discussed. I think more Republicans need to be discussing this. And I know that Tom does have a lot of right-wingers who listen to his stuff because, he's a libertarian, whether he believes it or not. But, yeah, the imaginary lines thing is important. And these are just imaginary lines and kingdoms that were created, and none of us had anything to do with that. None of even the people in power right now had anything to do with that. They're just maintaining their kingdoms and then sending us off to war to make sure that they can maintain their kingdoms.
I'm gonna give you money that you'll value more than life, and let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you...
Come on, Tom. Let me use this song. Everybody, go tell Tom to let me use this song for the show. I'm going to text him right after this. I'll text him right now. See if he responds. Tom. Where is he? 1 second. Tom. I'm live streaming this fire. Let me use this song for my show intro. Done. We'll see if he responds before we're done here. All right, carrying on.
Everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide.
Do you understand why I initially insisted on getting Tom on the show? Because yeah, he's got some things that I disagree with on some things, but like, man, the messages are just exactly what I was talking about long before I ever heard Tom MacDonald on this show. So yeah, he's perfect. He's perfect for the show. Tom, just come back on the show, because I feel like we've got some catching up to do at this point.
Will never matter because everything is mine. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all.
And I do like, that just does the chorus again, I do like the stripped down chorus at the end. I think that's pretty cool, where he's got the the harmonies over it, and kind of spooky sounding. I like it.
One's a victim, doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? In the chats, let me know what you think of the song. Go hit the like button and subscribe to the show. I know I hate to have to say that because it's such a dorky thing to say that is so commonplace in our culture now. But the YouTube algorithms hate me a lot. So if you would be so kind, or better yet, go follow the show somewhere else. It's on Odyssey and that type of thing too. But yeah, what's up, guys? Let's see what we've got in the chat. Lots of people hanging out. Hey YouTube, there's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. Yes, there is. And also, if hate speech were a thing, wouldn't I hate you be the most clear-cut example of hate speech? And it seems like the people who believe in hate speech don't think I hate you is hate speech. Oh, it's because you got to involve race for some reason. That's the definition of hate speech. It's race speech. And yeah, hating people for their ethnicity and that type of thing. Hate crimes. I would say if a white dude kills a black dude, it's considered a hate crime because he did it with racist thoughts in his head before he killed him. Does that make it worse? Apparently, according to our government, it does. I would say any murder is a hate crime. You don't typically murder people out of love. But what do I know? Let's see. People wonder why I don't use a branded platform for my blog. The system won't allow you to make money and speak the truth. That is correct. That is correct. But if you'd like to join my Patreon, you can do that. I didn't come here to do these plugs, but while we're here hanging out, I'll just tell you, if you want to get all the extended interviews and content and everything, extended interviews with Tom MacDonald, and get your name on this list and have it read incorrectly, like Matthew Miller, Magoo, Break the Bell, Gremlin666, Keith Compston, Cole, Heffalumps, Woozles, Lauren Carter, Van Zott, Media, Level Zero, Javari, Paul Brandenberger, Joe Kabinski, and a bunch of others. You want to get your name on that list, go on over to patreon.com/The System Is Down. I know, I don't trust Patreon either, and we're going to leave as soon as possible. But hey, it's the only way I'm allowed to make money right now. So if you like this and you want to hear more of these and you want to see more of these, people in the Downers Club also get to give me requests on things. We've done like a few. If you want me to react to a song or something that you're really passionate about, if you're in the Downers Club, it's a lot more likely that I'm going to do it. We've done a few in like the after parties and stuff like that where we stream the continued party where we're talking about the news and conspiracies and all that stuff. Yeah. News is every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Time, and we do the after parties right after. So, all right. Anybody else got anything in here? Anything I should know? Tom doesn't strike reactions. Yeah, that wasn't the question, though. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think that's it for today. This was unplanned and unprepared, but if you liked it and you support it, please support it. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you all for being not only people with not enough lives to tune into the show. Clearly, you didn't have anything else going on at 11 o'clock on a Friday morning, but thank you for being here and hanging out with me. I think that this was worthwhile and hope to do some more. So, if you like it, support it, do the stupid shit the millennials do. Until next time, tune in Monday. We've got Mises Caucus trans individual coming on the show. There's a lot of controversy there about a lot of people think that the Mises Caucus is anti-trans, but they're not, and we're going to talk about that on Monday. If you're not familiar with the Mises Caucus, go check them out at takehumanaction.com. They are the libertarian wing of the Libertarian Party, and they're doing some awesome work over there with Dave Smith and Tom Woods and Scott Horton and lots of amazing folks. So check them out, and check out Monday at 2 o'clock corn time here on The System Is Down, and then we'll be back, of course, on Wednesday, 2 o'clock corn time on Wednesday, talking about some news. I'm sure there's going to be some new distraction coming out on Wednesday. So be here and hang out with me. Until then, please enjoy this song. It's a good day. It's a good day for some fire like this. So I give it, for a rating, I would say 8.5 out of 10. I would give it 11 out of 10 for subject matter. But the music was great, and also he's done better. Like the sliding scale, the bar is just based on what Tom MacDonald's body of work is, basically. Tom MacDonald has done better musically, but it's still great. So that's my very harsh critique. Thank you guys for being here. Hangover, Gang for Life, or whatever you nerds say. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Until then, question everything, stay uncomfortable. I'll talk to you then. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe on your way out and help us change the world one uncomfortable conversation at a time. And if you like what you hear and you want to hear more, go join the Downers Club at patreon.com/thesystemsdown for bonus episodes of the show every single week. Until next time, please continue to question everything, stay uncomfortable, and I'll talk to you then. Thanks.
This has been a Goulash Media production. goulashmedia.net.
This concludes our broadcast day. Click.